He invites her to the yacht to party with them. So they're partying, they're having a good time. The sun comes up in the morning. So that means they're partying all night doing who knows what to stay up all night, right? So imagine the state of mind Conor McGregor is in.
It was a meteoric rise to fame for the Irish-born street brawler Conor McGregor. From his humble beginnings to his rise to become the greatest fighter ever.
It's like a piston spearing through the Dublin air straight onto the chin of Ivan Bushinga, and it's having a home repeatedly. How very tough is Bushinga? Bushinga's completely out of it.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the fuck he wants.
Along with becoming a champion, he also faced challenges outside the ring. And now, we're gonna take a look at his biggest one of them all.
So this morning, I was reading an article, and it was an allegation against the sport's biggest star. You know who I'm talking about, Conor McGregor. Now, in the past, he's been in the news a bunch of times for allegations and accusations of things he's done, different things he's done. And this morning, this article is saying it's a case that happened in last summer, and it was reopened now in Ireland. It happened in Spain, reopened in Ireland, and a woman is making an accusation against him. So before I explain to you guys what happened, you guys, like I was saying earlier, he's been in the news before, okay? Now, things we know that happened, there's actual proof that these things happened. You remember, okay, the bus with Khabib, him and his boys, they're attacking, throwing things at the bus. You guys remember that, okay? Then, after that, you remember in Ireland, what happened? There was a poor old man sitting at the bar minding his own business. And then Conor McGregor comes and punches the poor old man. I don't even remember what happened to that guy. Then, MTV Music Awards, you guys remember this? Machine Gun Kelly sitting there minding his own business with his Megan Fox. And then all of a sudden, Conor goes after him. And I was thinking about this morning. It's like, if I'm Conor McGregor, right? And if I'm going to fight for somebody, it would probably be Megan Fox too, because I think she's the most beautiful woman ever. So at least he has good taste in women. But still, he's been known for things like this in the past, and he's been on the news before. But these are things that we know happened. Now, there's a difference between things that actually happened and we have proof and allegations. Now I'm going to talk about the allegations against him. And if I remember, he had an accusation. A news reporter said that Conor broke his nose. Nothing has happened on that case. Then, a couple years ago, I think it was, a woman said he did sexual things to her. Nothing has came up about those either. They're still in court. We're waiting to see. So those are all accusations and allegations. Now, this next one that just happened now, which I'm going to get into, this is an allegation because it's still going on, and we're going to find out what happens, but I'm going to explain to you guys the story, what happened. So last summer, Conor McGregor's in Spain. He's 34 years old, celebrating his birthday party. He's at a club. And then after the club, he's inviting some people to say, listen, you want to come down to my yacht? We're going to continue the party there. So he sees some girl that he recognizes from his old neighborhood in Ireland. He invites her to the yacht to party with them. So they're partying, they're having a good time. The sun comes up in the morning. So that means they're partying all night doing who knows what to stay up all night, right? So imagine the state of mind Conor McGregor is in. So now this lady is saying he made fun of her, said something about the way she looks, then kicked her in the stomach, and then in the chin. she got so scared, she jumped off the boat, okay, into the water. And the Red Cross rescue team had to come and help her get her out of the water. And then she didn't tell them that it was Conor McGregor, and she let it go. But now she's opening up the case in Ireland because she's from there and saying it was Conor McGregor.
It's go time. It's time to take it off. It's go time. I got to jump off. Baby, it's go time. When it's y'all bedtime, I'm ready for showtime. Bring it back. Bring it back. Yeah, it's go time. It's time to take it off. It's go time.
Now, if this is true and this happened to this girl, I don't blame her for jumping off into the water, because I'd rather drown than have Conor McGregor beat the hell out of me, you know? So I think she did a good thing by jumping in the water. She's lucky she got rescued, so now she's able to tell her story. As I was saying before, these are allegations, and we're going to find out if these things are true or not. But you guys got to remember something I'm going to explain to you. Okay, you guys have to realize what a fighter is and what it takes to be a fighter. Because when you're a fighter, all right, it doesn't mean you're the best Samaritan in life, you're Mother Teresa feeding the poor, bringing gifts to the homeless on Christmas, turkeys on Thanksgiving. It doesn't mean all that. And you have to be built a certain way. You've dealt with things in life. You went through things to allow you to be a fighter, because not everyone who's lived a normal life, a regular life, wants to take punches to the head like these guys. So saying that, sometimes they act out of character, but it doesn't mean everything they're accused of actually happened. In this case, we're going to have to see all the details and wait to see, because it's not fair to ruin somebody's reputation on just accusations, because people get accused all the time in life. Mike Tyson, can you imagine how many times he's accused every day in life of doing things to people? When you're a target, when you're rich, when you're a fighter, when you're a champion, you get accused of these things. Even me, I'm not a fighter in life, right? And I've been accused of the craziest things that I had to deal with. So I can only imagine the positions that these guys are at. And I'm not defending Conor McGregor, but what I'm saying is that even though, yes, they have a bad history of doing things in life to people out of character because they're a fighter, it doesn't mean that they're capable of doing everything that they're accused of. And I had a story I was going to tell you guys, when I was in Arizona. Okay, and I'll tell you guys this story real quick. When I was in Arizona, I used to be friends with the Lally brothers at Arizona Combat Sports. And sometimes they would say, John, come out. We're going out to Scottsdale. Come out, have a good time. And they bring out all the fighters, right? Jamie Varner and all the guys. So I remember one time we were out afterward. We went to a strip club. I'm sitting there in the strip club with all these guys. I'm having a great time with this girl, talking, having a great conversation. I was just talking. I wasn't even doing lap dance, nothing, right? But I was having a great time there. And then all of a sudden I noticed one by one, each one of the guys is gone. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I left the girl. I was pissed, right? I went outside, and I saw all of a sudden everyone's running. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I saw Todd. I said, Todd, what's happening? And he goes, listen, man, Joe, you know what he did? He got pissed drunk, okay? And he punched out all the security guards at the strip club, stole the taxi cab, and left. And I said, man, all we wanted to do was go to a strip club and have some fun, but these guys had to cause this trouble. So that wasn't the only time that happened, but that's part of the character of being a fighter. And again, let's see how this story plays out, and any more details, I'll bring them to you, and thanks for watching, everyone.